Welcome to my YouTube channel Roots and Voices India. In this session, we will discuss what is the difference between delete, truncate and drop, and when we are using these commands, how it is affecting our database and our table. So basically all these three commands we are using for data deletion purpose. So we have already covered what is delete, what is truncate and what is a drop. And when we are performing these commands, what kind of results we are getting and how it is affecting our database and table. Now we will check like what are differences, main differences we are having when we are going for this, when we are comparing these three commands. So you can see over here. So first thing is like we'll see like what is the delete. Delete command is used to delete some specific records based on the given condition. So delete we are using to delete the data based on a specific condition. For an example, if I want to delete a data where products are mobile, so based on that condition, it will delete all the records like from the table where the product is table. Also, we can use this delete command to delete the whole records from a table. So if I will not mention any kind of condition, then definitely it will go for deleting the whole table and it will only keep the table structure. In truncate, the truncate command is used to delete all records from a table and it will only keep the table structure. Similarly, it will also delete the whole record from a table, but we cannot mention any condition over here. So if we will trigger any data truncation process, that means like it will go and simply remove the whole data from a table. It will only keep the table structure. And why we are using drop? Drop command is used to delete the whole table from the database. So whenever we are going for the drop command, it will delete the table altogether from a database. And delete is a DML command, whereas drop and truncate, they both are DDL commands. So delete is a data manipulation language and drop and truncate, they both are data definition language. So delete and truncate can be rolled back within a transaction, but drop will delete the whole table from the database permanently. So drop cannot be rolled back. So whenever we are going for delete and truncate, we can run those commands within a transaction. So we have to begin a transaction. So we have to execute that transaction. After that, we should go for the data deletion or truncation process. Once we will complete those two processes, then only we can roll back it. And if you don't want to roll back these records, then you can simply go for the commit command. So if you once you use the commit command, then you are permanently saving those changes in our database. So but if we will go for the drop command, then it will permanently delete the table from the database and we cannot roll back the table. So if you have not started deleting and truncate within a transaction, then we have to go for database recovery. Similarly, if you have dropped a table, then there is only one way left, that is like we have to go for the database recovery. And that way only we can get back our table as well as our data. Similarly, difference between delete, truncate and drop. So delete is slower because like it always logging in on row level. So whenever we are using the delete command, it will go and check each and every row and based on the condition, it will delete the data. And if you are not using any condition, still it will go and delete the data by row. But in truncate, it will always delete the whole data from a table. It will always engage with the table level. So whatever table you have mentioned, it will go and check from the database. Once it will find the table, so it will delete whole records from the table. Similarly, if you are going for the delete command, then if you are going for the drop command, it is very much faster. But the truncate is faster than delete as it is engaging on table level, and drop is like immediate. It will delete the table from the database. So it is not going to check like whatever data we are having within the table. It will only go and check the name of the table and it will delete the table. Similarly, delete support the where clause. So whenever we are like using a delete command, you can use where clause with delete command so that you can delete the records as per your requirement. But truncate and drop, they both don't support, they both are not support where clause, because like whenever you will use the truncate and drop, so you will use with the means like a truncate table, drop table, like that, so that it will trigger on the table level, so that we cannot use where clause as we are not dealing with the data, as we are not dealing with the row level. So now we'll see doing practical how it is impacting our database. So first thing is like we'll check like how to delete some specific records from a table. So if I want to delete these records, what I can do, so I have already written this query, delete calendar cells. So I want to delete from calendar cells where products like mobile. So if I'll execute this query, then it is saying like 3 rows affected. That means like before we are having 7 records, now it is only having 4 records. Let's check the data and you will not find any mobile value in the products column. So we don't have any record now. So, and in this way we can use the delete command. And if you want to truncate the whole table, so for that what we are using? We are using truncate command. Truncate, then we are using table, truncate table, then we have to take the table name. Truncate table, table name. So if I'll execute this query, then it will remove whole records from the table. So it's truncated now. If I will execute this query, so you are not having any data over here. That means like the whole data being deleted from this table. And if you want to delete the whole table permanently, then what I can do? Then I can go for the data. I can go for the drop table calendar cell. So if I'll execute this query, so it will delete the whole table. If I'll execute this query now to check, you can see it is an invalid object name calendar itself, because like we are not having this table in our database. I hope I covered all the topics. If you are having any doubt, please comment. I will go through those comments and I will try to cover those points as well. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.